Chapter 10 AC Me Window Cleaners. Okay, so what do you think? Bouncer asked Graham, as Graham was mid-phase shifting to human form. Well, I still think the best idea by far would be a window cleaner's gondola, replied Graham. Okay, but where will we find one of those? Questioned Bouncer. I'm hoping that we can find an external access point, hack the building control system and descend one from the roof. And you think we can do that, Graham? Wow, I mean we're not hackers. Bouncer was clearly not as positive as Graham was. Of course, with the kit Elon fitted us out with from Mars we should be able to do it, no worries. Okay, then you first. Bouncer stepped back and waved Graham past to the massive building that reared up in front of them. Walking around the base of the tower, trying hard not to look suspicious, they both eagerly and desperately looked for a wiring closet through which they could, hopefully, access the building computer network. I can't see any closets, Graham. Bouncer was once again getting a little worried. Don't worry, Bouncer, there will have to be one somewhere. We just need it to hope it has some cover so we don't get spotted. That shouldn't be a problem, Graham, replied Bouncer. Graham stopped in his tracks with Bouncer's extreme positivity. Why do you say that, Bouncer? Well, I can just phase shift into something that will hide you, can't I? Yes, I suppose you can, said Graham. Bouncer never failed to amaze Graham when he least expected to be amazed. Within another 10 minutes Graham had stopped and knelt to tie his laces, as he whispered to Bouncer. There it is, Bouncer, our way in. Woo-hoo! Bouncer stopped short of punching the air just as Graham started to chastise him. Sorry, Graham, you know how excited I get. It's okay, Bouncer, let's get to work. Luckily the closet was around a corner of the building, so there was just a little cover, enough for Graham to be hidden as he worked. He worked quickly to pick the lock and tap into the building wiring before taking a few seconds to get an IP address in order to start the hack. How long will it take, Graham? Shouldn't be too bad, Bouncer. It's only the window cleaning gondola, so shouldn't be firewalled too seriously. As if timed to perfection, the lights flickered and the gondola far above them started to move downwards. Bouncer stepped back and looked up, staring to see the gondola. I can't see it, Graham. Don't worry, Bouncer. It's on its way down. I can see its progress here. It's not quick, but it'll be here in about 5 minutes. As it neared the street level, Bouncer once again spotted a problem, or at least what he thought was a problem. Graham? Yes, Bouncer. Graham was starting to get a little miffed at all the needless chit-chat. What's the matter? This gondola thing? Yes, the window cleaning gondola. Yup, it doesn't look like it's going to reach the street. No, I know, Bouncer, replied Graham. Okay, but how are we going to get in it? Asked Bouncer. Well, that is a good question, and well spotted, Bouncer. I hadn't considered that. Graham thought a few moments and the solution developed in his mind like a Polaroid photograph. Okay, we will have to phase shift our legs to reach up to it. Oh yes, said Bouncer. I would never have thought of that. Thank you, Bouncer, thank you. Graham unconsciously wiped his brow, thankful of the close escape. Okay, you first this time, Bouncer, up you get. As Bouncer phase shifted his legs to reach the gondola, Graham closed the closet. They would no longer need it to access the gondola, it had its own controls. With Bouncer safely aboard, he reached over the side. Come on, Graham, take my hand. Thanks, Bouncer. Graham reached up and was soon aboard too. Looking at each other, the boys wished themselves luck. Graham turned and located the gondola controls. You ready, Bouncer? As always, Graham, up and away.